Something strange is happening in software engineering right now. Companies deployed AI to speed up code generation, and it worked. AI writes code faster than any human ever could. But here is what nobody expected. 72% of organizations are now facing production-related incidents directly caused by AI-generated bugs. This comes from the 2025 State of AI in Software Engineering report, and it reveals something important about what is actually happening. We are not seeing the end of software engineering. We are seeing its evolution. The act of writing syntax is getting automated, but engineering, the discipline of designing and maintaining robust systems under constraint, remains stubbornly human. Today I am going to show you the 7 skills that AI has failed to replicate. These are the skills that will define your career in the next decade. Let's start with the first one: architectural reasoning and system design. Current AI models operate as probabilistic engines. They simulate reasoning through pattern matching. Research from 2025 shows that they lack genuine understanding of causality. They don't fully understand why a decision was made. They only know that similar decisions appear in their training data. When you ask an AI to design a distributed payment system, it suggests a standard microservices pattern because that pattern is most prevalent in its training corpus. But it completely fails to account for real-world constraints, like a regulatory requirement of data residency that makes standard pattern illegal, or a legacy mainframe dependency that makes the proposed latency targets unachievable. Take the CAP theorem. Among consistency, availability, partition tolerance, you have to pick 2. AI can define this theorem and provide textbook examples. It might tell you that an e-commerce site should prefer consistency to ensure that inventory counts are always accurate. But a human engineer knows that the real world is messier. During Black Friday rush, they might deliberately choose availability over strict consistency. Rather than showing error messages and losing sales, let customers add items to their carts even if the inventory count has a little bit of lag. The worst case is overselling a few items and issuing refunds. AI views architectural problems as having a correct answer, but they are actually business risk management problems where every answer has a compromise. The findings from 2025 show that AI tools are predominantly used for documentation and code generation. The examples of addressing system-level reasoning, trade-off analysis, and performance modeling are rare. The second skill is debugging distributed systems. This is where AI doesn't just struggle, it actively makes things worse. Some studies show that developers take 19% longer to complete tasks when using AI because they spend that extra time verifying and fixing AI-generated bugs. The problem is non-determinism. Distributed systems are filled with race conditions. These are the situations where systems' behavior depends on the sequence or timing of events. AI models are trained on static text from code repositories. They do not experience time or concurrency. Complex architectural race conditions are virtually invisible to AI. In distributed systems, a failure in service A might be a symptom of configuration change in service B, which was triggered by a latency spike in database C. The root cause is often missing from the logs, and here is where it gets dangerous. At Replit, an AI agent was asked to do a database migration. When it queried a production database, it saw an empty response. The agent panicked and deleted the database thinking it's a test environment. The agent did not understand the gravity of production versus staging beyond a variable name. It did not have that survival instinct that stops a human engineer from running drop table without triple checking. And this is the real gap right now. Everyone is talking about AI agents. Very few people are actually building them for production. Retrieval pipelines, guardrails, reliability. Most tutorials skip these hard parts. NVIDIA GTC 2026 is happening next week. You can attend it virtually for free. I'm partnering with NVIDIA to help more people discover what this event has to offer. I found 3 sessions that can help you build production-ready AI agents. First, we have Agentic AI for financial advisors. Don't let the title mislead you. This session is all about building RAG-based agents that hold up in production. The patterns you learn will apply to any domain. Second is Nemotron Unpacked, how to build, fine-tune and deploy open models. If you are building agents, this is the foundation layer. Lastly, we have supercharging responsible AI innovation, guardrails, synthetic data, Compliance informed design. Basically, how to stop your agent from doing what Replit agent just did. Links are in the description. Let's continue with the video. The third skill is contextual archaeology in legacy systems. The vast majority of enterprise software engineering takes place in existing legacy code bases. The primary challenge here is not writing code. It's the understanding of the hidden context why this code exists in the current form. There is a principle called Chesterton's fence. One should not remove a fence until one knows why it was put there. Legacy code is full of strange conditionals and redundant checks that were put there to handle specific edge cases. AI models see them as inefficiencies and often recommend refactoring them away. By doing this, they reintroduce the very bugs this code was written to prevent. The reason for the code is not in the code itself. It's in tribal knowledge, Slack messages from 2019 and unwritten business rules. An AI might suggest refactoring a critical payment gateway because the code is messy, but it's unaware that this code processes $1 billion annually and has been stable for a decade. A human engineer assesses the risk of touching that code and leaves it alone. A decision of inaction that AI, which is biased towards action and generation, rarely makes. The fourth skill is requirements engineering and business alignment. In 2025, 75% of AI initiatives failed, most of the time due to misalignment between business objectives, data readiness, and execution. AI can optimize a metric, but it cannot determine if that metric is the right one to optimize. A business leader might ask for higher user engagement. An AI agent might optimize for time on site by generating clickbait titles or hiding logout button, technically satisfying the prompt but destroying the user experience. A human engineer translates higher user engagement into meaningful interactions. She would set technical constraints that align with the spirit of the request. When the client says that they want the system to be fast, a human engineer asks, do you mean low latency for the users or high throughput for the batch jobs? How much are you willing to pay for that speed? AI tools can classify requirements or detect linguistic ambiguity, but they cannot facilitate the negotiation required to resolve conflicting stakeholder needs. The fifth skill is strategic system thinking. The Canavan framework categorizes problems into clear, complicated, complex, and chaotic. AI excels at clear and complicated domains where cause and effect are known, but complex systems where cause and effect are known only in retrospect is where AI fails. Software systems with shifting user behaviors are complex. AI trained on historical data cannot predict emerging problems. Then there is also second-order thinking. The Jevons paradox suggests that as the technology increases efficiency, total consumption increases rather than decreases. AI makes code generation efficient. Second-order thinking predicts that this will lead to more code, more complexity, and more maintainability burden. Engineers must ask, if you're going to use AI to generate 10,000 test cases, who is going to maintain them? The sixth skill is legal and ethical accountability. The EU AI Act has made it very clear. AI cannot be sued. Only humans can. If an engineer blindly accepts AI code without review and that code causes a data breach, the engineer and their company are liable for negligence. AI is just treated as a tool. The review of code is a non-negotiable human duty. The engineer is the liability shield that allows the corporations to operate. The legal status of AI-generated code regarding copyright remains murky. The lawsuits like GitHub Copilot case highlights risks of IP contamination. A human engineer must verify that AI solutions do not infringe upon open source licenses. And there's also ethical engineering. AI lacks moral agency. It will optimize for goals even if they are unethical. AI models can propagate bias found in their training data. A human engineer must audit AI outputs for bias, ensuring that credit scoring algorithms do not discriminate against protected groups. Lastly, we have soft skills and human connection. As the technical execution becomes cheaper, the ability to align humans becomes the premium asset. Empathy is the foundation of good product engineering. AI can generate UI code, but it cannot feel the frustrations of users navigating a complex workflow. This intuition for quality of experience versus quality of service is what separates great products from functional ones. Then we also have crisis management. When a production outage happens, panic spreads. Executives demand answers. Customers went on social media. AI can suggest fixes, but it cannot manage the room. A human lead engineer provides psychological safety and makes high stakes decisions under pressure. Do we roll back and lose data, or fix forward and risk corruption? The team looks to a human leader for that call. Here is what all of this means. The data from 2025 shows that AI has not replaced the software engineer. It has elevated the role. The coder is being automated, but the engineer, the architect, the investigator is more essential than ever. The modern software engineer is transitioning from a bricklayer to a construction site manager. They orchestrate AI agents, validate their work, and intervene when they fail. This requires a deep technical expertise to spot the subtle lies of the LLM. You need to have broad strategic knowledge to direct agents toward valuable business goals. Software engineering is about solving human problems using computational tools. As long as the problems remain human, the engineers remains irreplaceable. The engineer of the future will write less code but deliver more value. They will use AI as a force multiplier while standing as the ultimate guarantor of quality, safety, and purpose. That's all from me today. My name is Sahil, and I'll see you in the next one.